I missed the entrance. I can't believe how small it is. And look at this current that I'm fighting and getting here. The current in here is unbelievably dangerous. Jamie told me people die in here all the time, and that I probably just shouldn't even venture up here. I don't know. I've been playing around with rivers a lot my whole life, so I'm a little more less scared than a lot of people. Hey, river, come in here. Look at that right there. Is a huge stick to take out motor. This is how you get a snake dropping on you, by the way. You did a really good job there, little buddy. Okay, so that was the entrance.
Pack yourself a toothbrush, dear. Pack yourself a favorite blouse. Take a withdrawal slip. Take all of your savings out. 'Cause if we don't leave this town, we might never make it out. I was not born to drown. Baby, come on. Forget what Father Brennan said. We were not born insane.
So I've never felt wind like this in this boat. I've never been on the water and felt wind like this ever. I mean, this is, I don't know if there's a thunderstorm. I mean, if it's just a thunderstorm or if there's a high wind. Yeah, this boat's moving something, but it's tied up to shore. I got one rope tied around a tree and then the anchor put down, so we'll see. Thought about running out and putting another rope down, tie up, but it's pretty bad on it. You know, it's not even the lightning or the thunder, it's the straight wind. The wind, it's coming out of nowhere. You know, it's like 5-mile-an-hour wind for a second, and then it just kicks up to 25, 30-mile-an-hour wind for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then it drops back down. It's pretty... My biggest worry is that the boat would just straight tip over. I mean... You're okay, bud. You're a good boy. I'm scared. He's just panting. It's like only 60 degrees. He's not hot at all. He's scared. That was the worst wind I've ever been in this boat, by far. It takes it. It's a little brick. Just handling it. I wish I would have tied up better, but hindsight, right? Yeah, that's my plant. I'll be honest with you, a lot of people will probably just grab it. I know better.
A beautiful grassy beach, but then look close. There's an enemy lurking. Water moccasin. You have to be talented to see them.
This is the shoreline is where cottonmouths hang out. Where pretty much all the snakes hang out. And with the rain going up as high as it did, they're probably, I don't know if their dens are filled up with water or not, so they could be here. In fact, I actually have a video of a cottonmouth sitting right there. I'll show you in a second. But so, first thing first, I don't ever grab anything off the ground anymore, or anything along the shoreline like that. I actually just get my paddle or my oar and get it away from the shoreline and get it. That also looks like That's one of my pots right there, but I don't see the other plant. This guy made it through the storm, which is kind of cool. He's nice. Chimney's still here. The other pieces are inside. I take it off because it goes up high enough that you would, you know, it might get lost. Yeah. A lot of water in one day, and this is the water that just is in the lake. It hasn't even drained all the other land yet, so this will go up higher today too. Yeah. I'm gonna go on the dinghy too at some point today and just look for fallen trees, see what kind of tree damage there was.
This guy
too
fell in
during
the
the
storm last night. Now, because the water's so high, it really doesn't matter, but in the winter, it's going to block the whole channel, so we're going to have to cut that up. And if you look along in here, a lot of branches and trees fell down on this side of the river. I'm glad I was on the other side, tucked away last night, but yeah, look at that branch, just broke right off of the top of that tree right here. Fell right down. I actually believe my boat could handle branches like that. It couldn't handle a tree though. It would just crush or tip over. I've been documenting these two ospreys for the last 3 months now. The storm blew their nest away with their chicks in it. How sad is that? There was about 5 years when I was a teenager that I just stopped watching nature documentaries or the Nature Channel. Because I just got sick of watching animals starving or the mom gets killed and the babies don't have milk. Nature's just so brutal that it makes you just want to get away from it sometimes. Now that I live here though in the wild, the ups and downs kind of just make my day. That's how my life works now. I'm getting more accustomed to it. No river. It looks shallow, so he wants to jump out, but I bet it's 2 or 3 feet deep. I'm gonna go get that fake duck right there. Stay. Quack, quack, quack! Quack, quack, quack! Quack! Quack, quack, quack! I don't know if you can hear that, but you can. The motor's kind of it's not running perfect just now, and it started maybe 30 seconds to a minute ago. Every time that happens to me, it's this. I open that up and there's suction in here. These vents either get messed up or don't let enough air in, and you just gotta every once in a while open up the cap on your gas because it's sucking too hard and it's not creating enough flow. The other thing is if you have run your motor all day and you turn it off and then you have trouble turning it back on, it's probably that. Look at what we found this morning while out scavenging the river. Let's get in there and try to grab it without River getting off the boat. We'll see how this works. Plus there's a tree sticking out, so we'll see. This might not be fun. All right, River, you're gonna stay. Hey, River, stay. Right there. Fucking bullshit. River, stay. Yeah, you see how that happens right there? You gotta watch what you're doing. Alright, well we got that. Now let's get out of here. Alright, so today in our scavenging we have come across a duck and a bumper. Alright, let's back out. Could I have just found a plank? This might work as a plank. It's too long. It's pretty heavy because it's waterlogged. But if I cut some ends off of it, this could be a plank. At least for the cat to walk on. I'm going to take this back to the boat. Yeah, I gotta say, I thought this would go worse as far as carrying this, but it's not. It's working pretty good out there. Don't know exactly how I'm going to get it on the land. Probably go on the other side. I don't know, we'll see. They're actually kind of digging into the ground right here.
Oh shit, that's not good. Well, at least she didn't do anything to him. I wonder what they were there for. There's still one digging into the ground. Get back. Are they mating? Is this a mating ritual? No. They like the food here or something? Yeah, they're drinking something off the ground. Interesting.
The colder the night, the warmer your hands were. Held in your arms, the hole in my head grew whole. And I don't and
I can very clearly feel this going up my leg right now. If I was wearing socks and those shorts that everyone says, or pants or whatever, tucked into my boots, I wouldn't feel it. So, see, I felt this one coming too. That's not a deer tick, that's a different kind. Look at how it won't even come off when you flick it. See that? Someone's got the zoomies. Watch, I'll throw anything. You can throw anything right now and she'll go after it. Doesn't have to look like a mouse. Doesn't need to be anything. She'll just go after it. River, stay. Leave her alone. Let her play. I think I see... Come here. Hey, little girl. Is that? Yep. It's a tick right on you. See? Got that little fucker. Now they're both of them are treated, so the ticks just fall off in a day. And as far as Lyme disease goes, they have to be on there for several days for the dog or cat to catch that. A lot of the diseases, it's multiple days that the tick has to be there, so treating them actually does stop the disease from happening. Cricket, come here. Well, the good news about the storm is it brought so much water. I've never seen the water this high, so I can get to places that I've never gotten. So I'm going to take this today, Sunday, Mother's Day. I'm going to take this dinghy and that dog and a packed lunch, a bunch of water, up the Duck River. I'm going to see if I can get up it, and yeah, this will be my probably 4th attempt, but never have I tried it during summer pooling. I've always gone during winter when I was here the last few years, so this will be successful. I will manifest it. Alright, let's go.
it, don't let confuse it. Only then you begun. Feel like that.
I'll show you guys on the map here. It's so deceiving. Nothing here in the winter pool, nothing here is more than 2 feet deep, and you can, I mean, you could use your trolling motor to play around in here, but otherwise it's just stumps and mud. Now that it's 2 feet higher, you're looking at 4 feet of water, but you can't see any of the stumps now. So if you're going with your motor down, you could very well hit a stump. So my thought is, not only am I going to go slow, I might just pull my motor all the way up just for the heck of it, even though the boat doesn't travel as well that way. And then I'm mainly going, look at how beautiful this water is. I can't get over it sometimes. Just can't get over it sometimes. Yeah, it's gorgeous. So visually it looks like I should cut over to that side, but I'm going to check the map. I think the map wants me to go this way, so we're going to check. Those logs are sitting on ground, so there's no way I can get through right there. I'll show you. See? But I do kind of feel like it's blue water right there. This is just one of the frustrating parts of trying to do that. I don't see any land that's something that river could get off on. Everything I'm seeing here is steep hills right into the water, so 1 million mosquitoes. They're just hiding in here from the sun. So I'm hoping he'll jump in the water. He doesn't need to go to the bathroom. I wanted him to go in the water, but I'll have him jump in the water to come back out here. Come on, bud. Come on, get in the boat. Can he jump? Let's go. Nope, back to shore. Oh, thanks for shaking off there. All right. Well, that's how you get your dog wet. Oh, come on, buddy. You missed the boat, not me. Well, I was hot anyway. That's interesting that it's that deep right there by shore. I probably don't need to worry about having my motor up. Whoa. Lots of mosquitoes came with us out of here. Gonna lose them. Mosquitoes can only travel so fast, so I'm gonna try to get rid of them. Look how beautiful this is. Look at all this storm damage. All these trees broke. All these limbs are laying in the water from the storm 2 days ago. 3 days ago now, I think. And then you can see them all where they broke off on these trees. It's just brutal. Big wind. I'm glad my boat held together. We are coming up on a 24-foot, 25-foot deep hole right here, and it goes for a few hundred feet. Now, from what I learned from going catfishing, this might be a place where you would, actually bottom fish, where it would be much cooler water down there, so a lot of fish would pool down there during the hot heat of the day or what have you. So this might be where I would catfish. That looks like a gorgeous little area to go into, to explore. But I have a mission. We might stop there on the way back, maybe. So the one thing that is standing out to me to be very different is the water is completely full of sediment, and it's making the boat go slower and run slower, and it's just thicker. It's more, yeah, it's thicker to go through, I guess is the best way to describe it. And it makes it difficult to tell if my propeller's kicking up sand or mud, because the water's just full of sand and mud. It just looks like it's kicking it up no matter what. But we're in 9 feet of water, so I'm not touching right now. However, look at how green and still in the reflective still water. Oh, this is a great day to do this. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna check the map, but I think we're gonna go up here and take a right. I'll check.
Some days I'm not okay, I'm finally okay with not being okay. Some days I'm not okay, and I'm finally okay with not being okay. Some days I'm a fucking up mess, and I digress. I'm a work in progress. Most days I'm just trying to hold space, but there's so much pain, just so overwhelming. These days I focus on myself and my mental health. It's about all I can handle. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's about all I can handle. I'm not okay. And that's okay. I'm not okay. That's okay. Some days I'm not okay, I'm okay.
Basically, the river runs right along here. The river is running east to west, and all along the shoreline, even though there's magnificent, beautiful tall trees. I mean, these trees are huge, and they're covered in moss and ivy and lichen, and oh, it's just gorgeous. But there's no shade to be had. So if I was here during the summer, which is probably what I would try to do, because of the high water now, the houseboat would have no place to go to be in shade, and that's not really a tolerable situation during summer. So I'm hoping up here there's a bend called Beach Creek. I'm gonna try to go in it if it's traversable, or if I can get in there, you know. And we'll see if there's some shade to be had in there. This would be the first creek that I've come across going into the dock that you could go down, other than those 5 main channels where the dock kind of splits up into 5 channels when it enters. Now those 5 channels, you could simply see from any aerial map that when this river floods, it basically splits all these little forest areas into islands and pushes out any way it can. But when there's low water, those channels are dead ends. You know, you got 4 dead ends and 2 that make it through to the river. But all those dead ends in a flood, you could take a kayak up if you could or down, I should say. Kayak down and get through. It's just kind of an interesting, it's about the time of year and when you come and whether it rained or not. It's kind of cool when you plan yourself, you could get somewhere that you wouldn't normally get to. Hey, River, come here. Get back. I missed the entrance. I can't believe how small it is. And look at this current that I'm fighting and getting here. The current in here is unbelievably dangerous. Jamie told me people die in here all the time, and that I probably just shouldn't even venture up here. I don't know. I've been playing around with rivers a lot my whole life, so I'm a little less scared than a lot of people. Hey, River, come in here. Look at that right there. There's a huge stick to take out motor. This is how you get a snake dropping on you, by the way. You did a really good job there, little buddy. Okay, so that was the entrance. Look at this beautiful spot. I don't think without a chainsaw I couldn't get the houseboat back here. So this is a no for the houseboat, a yes for exploration. Now do we go around on the left or the right? I'm gonna go left. I have my motor all the way down. If we catch, we can lift it up and still get out of here. There's lots of water that way that we could explore. But this looks like the main channel according to the map. Okay, I had to take it out of gear. We just drove over a log. Dragonflies. No current in here whatsoever. This is what's the same type of entrance that I kept my houseboat, where I let the water drain underneath me and basically just set the houseboat on land. It's a backfill. So it's very rare that real water would come rushing out of here. And it looks like, I'm gonna try to go a little further, but it doesn't look like we have much more room to go. Whoa, that's a low hanging tree. Nope, not much to go in here. We're gonna do a U-turn and come out. It's beautiful though. I don't know. What is that? Is that more water over there, or is that someone's lawn? Let's drive a little bit. River, don't ever stand up there, okay? Alright, well, I bet you everything in the world lives in there. Look at the frogs that just jumped off, or the turtles that just jumped off the logs are already starting to come back up. Alright, well, we made it a few miles up the Duck River. That's farther than I've ever been. Now, next episode, we're going to make it 15 miles up the Duck River. Just take a look at what's coming next episode.